I'm Estelle and hello from me. In this video we will look at one of the things that is certainly to change when you are suddenly divorced or widowed or empty nester, and that is that where you stay will change. What you call home will look differently, and it will definitely change. And going from a home with 4 people to occupying it by yourself, that happened to me, and all of a sudden there's so much space and silence. And one of the experiences, as I say, the first experience to me was after my husband passed away at the age of 55, 13 years ago, and our 2 sons moved out of the house to start their adult lives, was that I all of a sudden was alone in the house. Home alone, every day. You open the front door, you go inside, and it's empty, quiet. And one of my favorite singer-songwriter, Joan Armatrading songs, Me, Myself, I, all of a sudden took a different meaning. You know, it would open the front door and say, okay, here we go, me, myself and I, the 3 of us are here, I'm alone. And you try and fill the space and the quietness, and whatever you decide works for you in filling the space and filling the quietness is good. There are no 5 ways to do this and 10 ways to do that. We are each of us on our own journey. And I had to make the decision to downscale and to move to a new home. So I had to let go of our family home. And that in itself has practical and again emotional consequences to it. You know, there's so many memories in that house. It's not just the 4 brick walls and the roof and the garden. You know, there's memories were made and time was spent there as a family. And, you know, all the photographs and the memorabilia, and yeah, sometimes, you know, some of us are more sentimental than others, you know, what we keep over the years. And then to sort through all of that, and then to decide what you have space for, what you can keep and what you need to let go. Yeah, I've had many tears and pillows, and also fist fights with pillows, you know, during that time of letting our family home go. And you're in the space and you have nobody to share it with. It's a reality, you know. You can't look past that. What I want to leave with you and is that we really can create a happy place again, your and my happy place, where we allow friends and family into our space, around our dining room tables, to laugh and share, but give yourself time and self-love. It's really the most important 2 things I think that you can do. Just be kind to yourself and be gentle in the process. And obviously, when you do decide to downscale or move, it means that you have to ask help from an estate agent or a rental agent. And it's a process that you have to go through. It is life-changing. So, but I want to leave you with the encouragement that you can still have a beautiful home. Play your favorite music, create a space that's beautiful and homecoming for you. And then I really want to implore you to reach out for mental health help. When the dark days and the weeks and the months come, you don't have to carry it by yourself. Reach out, speak out, There are many people around us and around you who will help, who want to help, and who are equipped to help. Seek that help, and just know you don't have to go through it alone. And whatever eases the loneliness for you, be it in listening to music, having a long bubble bath, or preparing your dinners for the week, your meal prepping, that I still do. Do that. Find the rhythm that works for you. I think it can be overwhelming, and it is overwhelming to have this big house to yourself. All the maintenance and everything that goes with the upkeep of a house. It is those life changes that we have to navigate and make decisions about. As I said in the first introductory video, is that you're now on your own, you make your own decisions. And yes, you do have family and friends that can lend an ear and give some advice, but at the end of the day, it's your decision what you do and when you do it. And if it takes you longer to get to the point of making the decision, that's fine. Whatever works for you, it's fine. Do that. And perhaps the thought that I want to leave with you is that the house may be quieter, dinner table may be smaller, and all the space is yours, but you can and you do have the capacity, but it's in our capacity. It remains our capacity to connect. Start again. But our capacity for connection, purpose, friendship, love, and joy does not disappear. New chapters can still be written, fresh start to be made, and new memories can be made in this new home of ours. It can still be a place where happiness lives. And it definitely looks different to what we had planned and expected, but it can still be a place of love and happiness and fulfillment, where you find freedom and laughter, and you discover joy again. And I've learned that resilience isn't about moving on, it's about moving forward, one day at a time, sometimes just 1 minute at a time. And although you may find yourself later on talking to the kettle and answering yourself and looking back and thinking, oh, that was an interesting conversation, you can still be happy living by yourself in your new home or in your reshaped home. So until next time, take care, be kind, and we'll chat again. Bye-bye.